Hello everyone. I can't tell, am I crooked or am I just like not centered? I don't actually care that much right now. Yesterday I was all like, you know what, I'm gonna film a purple eyeshadow look and it's gonna be cute and fun and colorful, and then today, sitting here now, that is the last thing I want to do. So I decided I'm gonna do like day glam, but on a budget. Really, I'm just gonna be using drugstore makeup, but let's be honest, I kind of do that most of the time anyway, so it's just gonna be another makeup tutorial, a neutral eye makeup tutorial. Why not? Because that's what I feel like doing, so let's get into it. So I'm gonna take the E.L.F. brow lift. I did recently buy some makeup brushes from Amazon, and they were pretty cheap. I think they were like between that $10 to $15 range for probably like 10 brushes, and they are actually like pretty good. Brows are laid. Now I am gonna let that dry and then we'll come back to them later on. Now for eye primer, I tend to go between these two. This is the E.L.F. eye primer and the NYX Ultimate Shadow and Liner Primer. I'm gonna use the E.L.F. one today because I kind of always use the NYX one. So you guys, the brushes I got on Amazon are called BS Mall. Like that. I don't know if you can read that, but BS Mall. They have like a bunch of different sets you can buy. But I just got, I don't know, I'm gonna like have it down in the description box because I don't know what these ones are called. Let's move on to our eyeshadow. I took out the E.L.F. Bite Size little quads, and I have the one Pumpkin Pie and Carnival Candy. You know, it's like I could do blue, but I don't want that right now. I just want basic. I'm gonna take this middle brown and start working that in the crease. I really don't use these bite-size shadows as much as I should because they're also like great for traveling. They don't take up space, they're super lightweight. But I just like tend to always forget about them. I think I'm gonna stop there for the time being. And then let's switch on to that rustier shadow. I'm gonna start working this. Let's just do the outer edge first. And then I'll take this bone colored shadow and I'm gonna add that to the inner half of the eye. I'm not gonna clean it up or anything with primer because I just want it to appear a bit softer. Okay, I'm gonna take the NYX Epic Ink liner in brown. And I'm just gonna do this about like halfway. There we go. Honestly, wow, those actually turned out pretty even. Look, I don't know how that happened, but it did. Now let's take some of the other shadow. I'm gonna take this one and just smudge that out a tad. And now to tightline and add color to the waterline, I'm gonna take the LA Girl Ultimate eyeliner in deepest brown and just do that. And then I'll come back and work on the face. For primer, I'm gonna start with the Hello Good Stuff from Essence and do a thin layer all around the perimeter. And as always, the Putty primer from E.L.F. in the center of the face, and I'm using the matching brush with it. For complexion, we're gonna take the E.L.F. Halo Glow and the Camo CC Cream. We're just gonna mix these two instead of doing them separately on my face. And believe it or not, I'm gonna be adding this with a brush. I know, it's kind of crazy, but I'll go in with a sponge later on. Oh, okay. It's a lot lighter than what I thought it was gonna be, but that's okay. That means I can just bronze a ton. Aside from the color being aggressively wrong, I think it's looking good. Moving on. Then we're gonna do the MILANI Conceal and Perfect Contour. This is probably my favorite brush in the set. They don't have names, I forgot to mention that, but I love this little thing. It's like perfect for doing this exact step. For concealer, let's do the Pro Conceal from LA Girl. This is an OG. Okay, this is a classic product right here, but it still lives up to the hype, honestly. I actually prefer using this concealer, at least like laying it down on the face with a brush, because I feel like the application is more even that way. Then taking my trusty Real Techniques sponge, and I'm just gonna go ahead and blend all of this concealer out. Now to set all of this into place, I'm gonna use a couple different ones. So I'm gonna start with the Essence All About Matte Translucent Powder. And I'm mainly gonna focus this powder towards the center of my face. And then for the rest of the face, I'm gonna take the Prime and Stay Finishing Powder, which will give very minimal added coverage. And honestly, it should be a crime. I don't have a loose powder that is drugstore. I feel like I have tried looking for some and I haven't been able to find any, so I don't really know. Now for bronzer, I'm going to take the LA Girl Matte Bronzer. This is in the shade Sunset Glow. This is probably my second favorite brush from the set. It's like this nice fluffy tulip. I love how it places my bronzer. Like, it's so beautiful. And because it has that little point at the end, it is nice for sculpting the face as well. I may or may not have gone a little heavy-handed with the bronzer, so I'll be taking the Pretty Fresh Powder Foundation from ColourPop and just gonna add this for like a cleanup step. Oh wow, I did a very nice job cleaning up that bronzer. Nice. Now for blush, I'm gonna use MILANI Luminoso. I'm just gonna clean off my brush that I used for the bronzer and add my blush with it. And this is also gonna help to give my face a bit of a glow to it, so that way I don't have to add that much highlight onto the cheeks. I feel like that's way more like shimmery than I remember it being. I'm not mad at it, I just like, I feel like if I did add something more, it would kind of look overkill. So I think I'm gonna leave the cheeks like that, but I will take some of the Conceal and Perfect highlighter from Milani and run that down the center of the nose. All right, let's go ahead and wrap up the eyes. We're just gonna smoke out some of those browns. Okay, I've been getting back into using a brow pen. I know, my whole relationship with that is like on and off, but we're gonna try it out today. I have good days and I have bad days. So I'm gonna take the Lift and Snatch from NYX. I might honestly just be running low on this. Maybe that's why I've been struggling. But I'm gonna do a few hairs all throughout. Okay, I'm definitely not running low because this is really going on. So I just need to focus. Now let's take the ColourPop brow gel. This is in soft black. And I'm just gonna comb this right through. Let's do the lips and then I'll just finish my eyelashes off camera, if that's all right. Let's take the LA Girl Precision Lip Liner and do an outline of everything. Honestly, probably should have sharpened that because it's kind of looking a little wonky, but that's on me, not the pencil. I actually did this combo yesterday and I thought it was really cute. So we're gonna take the Milani Amore satin thingy and then the NYX Intense Butter Gloss. I don't take too much of the Milani. And then let's bring a bit of shine. For lashes, like I said, doing that off camera, but just so you know, as always, the COVERGIRL Exhibitionist Mascara and then Ardell Faux Mink Demi Wispies. And there you have it. I think I said this was like daytime glam. Completely forgot about that, but I think this still falls under that. I am very pleased with the decision that I made to go with something like this instead, because I think had I done purple, I would have just been like, like it's cute, but I kind of want to take it off. You know, I was feeling more this style. This, I think, goes to show that you can achieve a full beat face with products that aren't gonna break the bank. Of course, if you are gonna buy all of the products I use today, yeah, okay, it might be a little pricey, but each one individually, it's not too much money. However, that being said, I will say some of the prices at the drugstore really beat trying it, because I'm like, that's pushing it. I, for one, will probably always go hard for the drugstore. Like, I don't know, that's like what I started out buying, and till this day it's what I love to buy. So, you know, to each their own, but I hope this makeup shows you that you should try it out. Oh my god, this is so embarrassing. I need to stop, okay? And I'm also getting hungry, so I'm gonna go eat. I hope you guys have a fantastic day, night, whatever time it is that you're watching this. Enjoy it, live it up, and I'll see you guys in the following video. Bye. I think that's a little better. Oh god.